All right, man. Here we are, week 7, sitting at 3-3. Um, a few notable details of this game is we have HN back. Um, we also have another superstar on defense. Let's go look at our team here. Playing against one of those teams that's actually a sleeper. You can't fall asleep on these teams. This team, but we got both of our running backs back. Um, we're gonna have to give Carnes the start to get his reps in because he's still hitting. He needs many more snaps, but at least he's past the halfway mark. But anyway, we got our full squad back, and everybody's 100%. We don't have any injuries. I think we have an injury on the offensive line, and that's it. Other than that, we have a full squad. We added a superstar to the defense in Tyndall. Tyndall now has Crusher, which is good for us. He has Crusher. We might move him to middle linebacker so we can get him involved more. Tyndall has Crusher, and he also has Strip Specialist. So you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and do that now. We're going to put him at that middle linebacker position and have Barton on the right outside linebacker position. So we'll go to view depth chart. This is the quickest way to do it. View depth chart, move him down. Tyndall, Barton up. Move Barton up there. Switch them. And then we'll have we'll put Tyndall in the middle of the field so he can get involved that way. Yeah, so I think this is better. We got Tyndall in the middle of the field. He'll be able to get involved at the sub linebacker position. He's ready to ball. At the sub linebacker position, we already have him there. So it's going to work out perfectly, man. It's going to work out perfectly. I'm about to go ahead and hit the search button. And y'all wish me luck. Here we go. Week 7. HN is back. What can we do? All right, so we're going to mess with the West Coast offense again. We'll go West Coast, multiple D. Screen looks kind of... Screen is looking kind of dark there. I had to adjust it.
From beautiful South Florida,
but here we go, man. Let's get it. Good luck indeed, man. Good luck to you, too. Good luck.
Matchup here in pivotal week 7, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins.
All right, we got Lewis back there.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
I actually remember why I didn't have him back there. He lost a couple games for me fumbling the ball. I think he fumbled twice on consecutive kickoffs.
The drive starts with a run from HN. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second.
We got our boy back, man. We got our boy HN back. We talking about 30 carries before halftime. 30.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's HN. And he almost almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That one good for 13.
30 carries before half, I promise you.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
To about the 33-yard line. The Dolphins at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things
2 straight L's, man.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now Achane on first and 10.
How do you know I was juking out right there?
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it?
That show was about to juke out of that stuff.
5 straight carries to start this drive, and like
but now I know I could just run straight.
Just stick with it. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Achane. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Now, what kind of animation was this right here on this break tackle? I need him to not do that ever again.
A rare misstep on
it looks cool and all, but I'm going to need you to not do that ever again.
2nd and 12. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Achane is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They dial a running play here with Hill. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
That's a good play.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins
That's a good play.
are on the board first here this afternoon.
Broke a lot of clock right there.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here, he's past the 30, and he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He'll find Taylor, that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. On the option left, Richardson.
Give me the ball. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's the type of stuff I don't like, bro. Ball just sitting there. Look at the ball. I don't like that.
Now here's second down. In motion right, that's Williams. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
I don't like that, man. Come on, dog. That's it. I don't like.
Teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Another
Man,
nice
I don't
game.
like
That's
that,
now
though.
30 yards between those last two plays.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, Richardson.
Good play. I was not ready, not adjusted, or none of that.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Not ready, not adjusted, or none of that, man. We all do better.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage out there.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
He got to put that out there a little bit more, man. I'm not feeling it.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll run, Achane. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Running left, Achane. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. And that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Williams, a man in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Now 2nd and 3. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup.
Push him forward, huh, baby?
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Rolling to his right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. And they'll send Williams in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Richardson on the bootleg here. Oh, he had him. He was open.
Ooh, good pressure, good pressure.
It's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Throw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Richardson on 4th down. That is caught. And he is out of bounds here. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th.
Boy, that's tough, man. We right there.
Well, the feel that I get on this,
We wanted something quick. We play it underneath. Ain't shit you can do.
Deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they'll run again.
Good play, good play.
For a Colts touchdown.
We needed that knockdown earlier, man.
And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
We needed that knockdown earlier, man.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14.
I really shouldn't even return this, but y'all know me.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, some strong running. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Y'all know me. I shouldn't even return that. Bad and set up to
First down, Miami,
set up for the
to
drum.
start the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a
It's a show
reset with
need
this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Good bait right there. Good bait.
Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
That's a good bait.
Great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. They're calling luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain position,
That was a good bait,
that's all you're
man.
looking for.
And no matter how you use the directional passing, they're not going to throw it how you want them to throw it.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in
For example, on that play, on that pick, I wanted to throw the ball away from that safety.
No doubt about it.
So I put the direction away from the safety, and he threw it up the field toward the safety.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 8.
We can't block the safety. The safety up at the line of scrimmage, and it's almost like we can't see him. It's kind of crazy. So is that the secret to stopping a run? Bringing a safety up and they don't get picked up in the blocking assignment?
Because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20.
Maybe that's the secret.
7,000 yards in a career. Fantastic.
Who knows? 1,200 for 2 O's. Who show?
They'll look to throw. They set up the screen. H.N. has it.
Damn, he fast. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's Derwin. Never mind, Derwin. Derwin not fast. He's just a cheat code.
So many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together is one.
Derwin ain't fast. He's just a cheat code. That's all. I wish we'd have burned a little bit more clock right there.
And good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun, Richardson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he bats it away.
That man was hiding in the shadows back there like Batman, man. Get out of here with that.
Now, even
No, bro.
plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now
That's crazy.
They'll give this to H.N. The 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. H.N. on the counter. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Sanders' kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Colts 14.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Achane. Somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They come up now third and 5 following the incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. They'll set up a throw. He'll buy some time right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air. And his guys now an extra extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Achane. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 156 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Chop 60, chop 60.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Warriors 70. Go.
Now it's Richardson. Room to maneuver at the 35. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. It's complete. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. And finally, he's out of bounds. But return all the way inside the 20 and into the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Oh, man. Fucking great.
Now a run by H.M. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he got hurt.
Tackled there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Did they just show me his play? Or am I tripping? Y'all see that? The defensive play popped up for a quick second.
Favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more.
And he'll take this into the end zone.
Use your abilities. I was definitely about to go out of bounds. Oh, he snuck him. Oh, he snuck him again.
Touchdowns of the season in this game. And the Dolphins get
I missed that bitch.
third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good.
No way, brother.
Pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown.
Everything to hold me back, man. Anything to hold me back, man.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
He having his best game of the season, the injury. We got to turn that shit down, bro. It's not, this ain't real life. We don't need the injuries like that. We trying to compete and have fun with each other. See who's actually the best at fucking mad. That's all we trying to do.
One thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers.
That's all we really trying to do. We ain't really trying to coach in the NFL, baby. We got to turn that shit down. God dang.
Taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did.
That sucks.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That flag accepted.
I ain't played with a full team since season 1, week 1 of my first time being in here.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Like I said, that's in season 1, week 1, play 1.
Slot man moves right.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Richardson working from the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Cam Smith.
Well,
Boy,
that's a
throwing
good
some
kill
ball.
right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now H.N. on 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Man, 188 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Let's do this. Let's try to ID the Mike as that safety. We got to figure out how to block him. Because whenever he bring that safety up, we can't block him. He just run past everything.
Down,
like he's almost like invisible.
It'll be 2nd down.
Now, if I'm not aware of something, you know, I ain't really been tapped in for real. If I'm not aware of something, y'all let me know.
Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
If I'm not really aware of, yeah, that's the new thing to do. Let me know.
Now a toss right side, HM with it. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on.
Oh my God, I haven't missed a field goal, a kickoff out of bounds in a week.
They'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already
at all this season.
If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up
on the
gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
It's absolutely amazing.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cam Smith. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less.
I told y'all, you don't even have to do none of this right here because your player's already hurt. You ain't got to worry about it. It's too late. It's just weird, man. The whole process of everything. What did they start at?
Quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
It's
Oh,
into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
what a play.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
What a play.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
What a play.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Hey, smash Franco! Hey, hey!
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they go from the 47 now on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Still going. They can't stop him. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Pat the street.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Okay, ready?
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea where the top speed is.
So we got the win, got the victory. 48 to 28.
They certainly were there in this
Very
one.
dominant game
And
on the
every coach
ground,
will give
man.
them the best
260 on the
talent, the
ground.
kind of performance
Um,
that they're going to cherish.
So for the Dolphins, they move back over 500 now at
260 on the
4-3, and
ground.
they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week
25 first
before they
down.
get
He
back
running the
to
ball now, man.
Indianapolis. Meanwhile, for
We're running the ball now. When we
Indianapolis,
run the
they
ball, you
get
see
to
what
2 and
happens.
5 now with the
We're
loss.
efficient in the
About to
red
begin the
zone. We're
contract
efficient on
next week
third
as they
downs. We
travel to
control the
Denver
clock.
to take on the
And
Broncos.
if we do those three things, I don't care what the score is. I don't care what the score is. If we could do those three things, convert on third downs, when we make it to the red zone, come out with a score, even if it's a field goal, and control the clock too. Field goals are enough if you're controlling the clock. And you win the turnover battle, of course. But getting it done on the ground. Finally got H-Chan back, and um, I feel like we threw, 2 or 3 picks. If we could do this and just minus that in the next cycle, we may be pretty good, man. But got H-Chan back. H-Chan gonna have 200 carries for the season by the end of week 10. Promise you. I wanted to get him 50 carries today for real. Really did. Um, but this is his welcome back game. Did pretty good, 200 on the ground. And yeah, sadly, my guy Carnes got hurt. We got to figure out how long he out, but Ribs probably gonna have him out 4 to 6 for sure. 4 to 6 weeks for sure. Um, Offensive line was just dominant today, man. You love to see it. This actually was a free agent pickup who came in the game late and finished with 6 pancakes. It was crazy. I think a lot of it had to do with that safety that was coming up to the line. Sometimes we flatlined him. Sometimes we treated him like, he was invisible. So, yeah, we making field goals, getting good returns, man. That's all you can ask for, man. Go check out a few plays. Carnes did cut up, so we got to get a picture of Carnes. He did cut up today. Ten Dog got to the quarterback a time or two. But we got to get a picture of Carnes with the deep ball, beating the safeties because got H-Chan coming back. Let's get him. H-Chan back in the mix, just like that. Looking fresh as hell, like the feds watching. Where did we hit Carnes for the deep ball? It was right here, man. He ain't even got him on. That's tough. That's tough. The DBs was just flat out demons today. DBs was flat out demons today. This one was crazy. Yeah, the DBs was flat out ridiculous today. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, man, y'all be cool. Peace.